mission to experience the life and diet of Sri Lanka's Beta people. The earliest inhabitants of this land.
No, no. He's telling you right now, hey, don't eat it. It's not sushi. Yeah, don't worry. I wasn't even tempted.
Though many Beta ways of life have faded over time.
Everything here is all about efficiency.
If you look hard enough,
I can't wait to try this out.
deep in the hidden recesses of Sri Lanka,
Oh, gosh.
you can still find people living now
Yeah, we're gonna get ripped.
like they did long ago.
They created this tripod. Oh, off with the tripod. Ah, he's trying to adjust. Now,
This hunter-gatherer tribe finds shelter in natural structures like this cave, and they've mastered the art of pyrotechnics. With this historically priceless skill, they're able to cook up a traditional tea with cooling effects and digestive benefits. I'm intrigued. But before that, it's important to get in the right headspace, like when you have your morning cup of coffee.
everybody is chewing the betel nut. Everyone has their mouth, lips, and teeth stained red. One thing I love about humans is no matter where you go, people will find some kind of way to get high. We have to. The pain of existence is just too much. So he peels the husk off of the betel nut. Why do you chew betel nut? He's saying it's the equivalent of a cigarette. It's essentially a stimulant that helps makes him feel a little lighter, a little better. So he's mashing this. He has like a mini mortar and pestle.
When combined with enhancers and catalysts, betel nut produces stimulant effects.
Turns out it was for him all along. I mean, I thought it was going to be like a welcoming gift.
With newfound energy, the men get to work. Forget rifles, forget shotguns. Here, the Beta hunt with bow, arrows, and axes. Weapons optimized for weight, speed, and silence. This lifestyle doesn't come with the luxury of being picky about one's food options. Proteins, including that from wild boar, iguanas, and monkeys. Right now, they've spotted an animal I've never thought of as a potential meal. This is a native peacock species, and hunting it is strictly banned for everyone except the Beta. Aside from their obvious, majestic, natural beauty, the peacock is also a rich source of protein and nutrition. So they hunt under a strict code. They never kill animals that are pregnant, feeding their offspring, playing, sleeping, or drinking. With our bird in tow, the hunting party heads deeper into the shade of the jungle to prepare a three-course meal like I've never seen before.
This is a male peacock. I'm told they don't usually prefer to eat the male because the male is going to be extremely tough. So we're going to try it out, see how it tastes, and go from there. Right now they are building a fire. It looks like he's got some flints. He's going to use that to put a spark on this kindling. He rolls it in what looks like a very thin fabric. Oh, this is amazing. So he's blowing on that. That's catching on fire. It's smoking like crazy. And I think he's going to put that on the stick soon.
The fire is built and ready for today's cook, but first, the bird must be cleaned.
Right now, they're going to take the feathers off the bird, and this is a technique I've never seen before. I've always seen hot water being used, but instead of heating up water, they're just going to heat up the bird directly right over the flame. It smells like what you think it smells like. It kind of smells like burnt hair. Now is the next step. He's not taking off the skin, but he is scraping off the feathers. Everything that's charred just comes off the body very quickly. You can see everything here is all about efficiency. Just getting it done as effectively as possible. So now that the bird is completely singed, it really does not look any different from a small turkey. Maybe a little more slender. They've cut the whole thing open. Huge gizzard of peacocks, evidently. He's sticking his hands deep inside. He's pulling out this fat from the butt area.
Peacocks are believed to possess unique health benefits. The eyes from its fan can be made into an antidote for rat bites. Burnt feathers can be turned into medicine to treat extreme headaches, or even worse, impotence. Then, there's this part.
Now, this is the largest posterior I have seen on any bird.
The venom melts the peacock's posterior under the sun. The rendered fat is used to treat arthritis and gout.
No. He's telling you right now, hey, don't eat it. It's not sushi. Yeah, don't worry. I wasn't even tempted.
With the peacock ready, they prepare our cooking implements.
As far as I understand, today we're cooking this peacock in 3 different ways. The first way is right here.
Chunks of peacock are draped and grilled as is. No barbecue sauce, no MSG, not even salt.
What I think is absolutely brilliant is that using products from Mother Nature, they created this tripod. Off with the tripod. He's trying to adjust with the flow of the wind. What I love is that in just a few minutes, they created this perfect grilling device. One-time use, completely biodegradable. In addition to this, right here, our other peacock preparation. This is, I would say, more of a peacock stew.
The making of this dish begins here at the riverbank, where they have a unique way to extract clean water. First, he digs a crater and removes all the water from inside. Over time, water flows back into this bowl, only this time it's been filtered by the sand. The result? Clean and clear mineral water. Bite-sized chunks of peacock and water head into a pot. Now, the seasonings. Salt, chili powder, and pepper. Mix well and apply heat.
This is obviously more modern day cooking. 50 years ago, they probably wouldn't be boiling food in pots like this, but today it's basically impossible to not have influence from the outside world. So we have a little bit of the traditional and a little bit of the modern today, too.
Add lemon juice to brighten the flavor. Then add flour to make it thick. If you're following along at home, feel free to substitute chicken for peacock. To pair with our protein, tulipa, a local carbohydrate that combines wheat flour and boiling water until the mixture becomes doughy. The food is cooked for weeks.